white stuff in the water.
Hi everybody, it's Mike from Hear the Watchman, and we're up here again coming to you from the conference in Boise, Idaho. It's been amazing so
great.
far.
It's
I mean,
beautiful up
we've
there,
had a
yeah.
great time and a lot of new information being passed around. But I wanted to have with me today Mr. David Heavenin. And I want you to hear about what it is that he's doing. It's amazing. David, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mike, for having me. You and Jeannie are great, and what I'm doing is, because my background in Hollywood, I've made all these movies, and God said to me, it's time that we as Christians need to step up to the plate and make movies that tell the truth. And what does this mean? It means I'm making a thing called The Last Evangelist. It's a TV series. It's like a CSI meets the Book of Revelation.
Wow.
So if you could, I play a cop, and my job is to bust unregistered churches, because during this time churches have to be registered with the government, and if they're not, they get arrested if we catch them. And I find evidence that leads me to another unregistered church. Well, one night I have an experience with God, just like Paul, the road to Damascus. And so I end up with a Bible in one hand, a gun in the other, and I'm going after the Antichrist and going after the one world government, the one world religious system. It deals with the insertion, the chip. It deals with everything that's happening right now, Mike, that is really happening now, but most people don't know it. If you come to this conference, you'll know it.
Yeah, if you're here, you know, yeah.
but not. So anyway, it's a TV series that will be released next year, and we've just created our own platform on Roku, Amazon Fire, Android TV, across TV. Plus, we'll be on other platforms. But I'm doing this, my own platforms, in case we get kicked off YouTube.
Right, right.
So that way our people, and it's donor funded. God said, don't go to investors, go to my people. So it's a nonprofit. They can go to the website, they can donate, and I don't have to answer to investors, and don't have to dance to networks criteria. So I'm just happy as a lark.
Wow, what a refreshing thing to do. I mean, it's like you're actually being able to do a show that's based on the truth.
Right.
And what's really happening out there today.
Right, exactly. You know, I don't believe in Christian movies. I believe in movies that have God in them. See, to me, every movie should have God in it. Why? Because everybody should have God in them. And I want it to be abnormal for a film to ever come out that doesn't give God credit, doesn't make the God the center of it. And, you know, God-filled should be the norm, and God-less should be the abnorm. And that's my world I would ask God to help me create. So it's a regular TV series, action, but it just deals with people that believe in God. And God is the center of everything. It happens to deal with the last days, which, as in the days of Noah, it shall be, which it is today.
Amen, amen. Well, you know, I want to thank you, David, for being here. And tell people, please, how do they find your website? How do they get in touch with you? How do they support this movement and this effort?
Thank you, Mike. Go to lastevangelist.com and you can click the button, sign up for the newsletter so I can keep you informed. There's a donor button. If God leads you to donate, then you can do that. Hey, and if you go there, you'll get a T-shirt, lastevangelist.com.
Very cool. I've seen a lot of people wearing those.
Yeah, exactly. And there's the flyer right there. And oh, on the back of the T-shirt, I don't know if I can do this, but you see what it says. I don't know if you can read it. But
David Heavener production. One man is willing to die for the truth. Are you the last evangelist?
That's right.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, again, brother, thank you so much for being here. David's part of the Hear the Watchman family now. He's been to several of our conferences, and we're just thrilled to be a part of what he's doing and bringing you the truth on various platforms here on the internet. So until we see you again, God bless each and every one of you. Don't be afraid. Stay informed. There's hope in Jesus, and it's all Jesus wins in the end.
Amen.
So we'll see you next time here on the Watchman's Report.